Hi guys, welcome back to Nat 5 and 5. We're going to be looking at discriminant and we're going to be looking at no real roots today. So this is the first lesson of several lessons within the discriminant playlist. Okay, so let's consider the following. If I said to you the square root of 16, we know the square root of 16 is 4 and it is also negative 4. So it could be two solutions here. Why is that? Because 4 multiplied by 4 gives you 16 and negative 4 multiplied by negative 4 also gives you 16. Similarly, the square root of 25 is 5 or negative 5. Two solutions again, because 5 multiplied by 5 is 25 and negative 5 multiplied by negative 5 is also 25. So if we considered the square root of 16, remember what the square root is. You're trying to find a number that multiplies by itself to give you the answer under the square root sign. Now, you might look at it and think that it's negative 4, but we already discovered that negative 4 was a solution for the square root of 16, because negative 4 multiplied by negative 4 is positive 16, not negative 16. Therefore, there is no two numbers that can multiply together to give you negative 16, so there is not a solution here. Similarly, there is not a solution for the root of negative 25. There is actually not a solution for any square root of a negative, so you cannot do it. So I want you just to think about that for the next slide. Right, we're going to try and solve this using the quadratic formula. So my a is 1, the number in front of your x squared, which you can't see, but 1 is there. Your b is your coefficient of x, so the number in front of it, which is 3. And your c is the number at the end, which is your 4, your positive 4. We're going to substitute all of that into the quadratic formula. So it becomes negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 3 squared. Take away 4 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 4. All over, oops, a was there, 2 times a, which is 1. So x equals negative 3 plus or minus square root of 3 squared is 9. Then 4 times 1 times 4 is negative 16. All over 2. Keep going. X equals negative 3 plus or minus 9 take away 16 is negative 7, all divided by 2. Now think about what we did at the beginning here. We have got the square root of a negative. Can you get an answer for that? No, you cannot. You cannot get a solution for that. So you're actually not going to get an answer here. Why not? Now remember, when you're finding or you're solving for x, you are finding the roots where it cuts the x-axis. So because you cannot square root a negative here, then this does not cut the x-axis. So this underneath, so this part of the quadratic formula is called the discriminant, this b squared minus 4ac. Now if that part there is negative, it means it does not cross the x-axis. It does not have any real roots. So if the b squared minus 4ac is less than 0, meaning it's a negative number, it does not cross the x-axis. So let me show you what it would look like. So here we go. Here's my b squared, my discriminant. B squared minus 40c, if that's less than 0, i.e. if it's a negative number, I have no real roots. It means it does not cross the x-axis. So you've still got a parabola, this is my parabola here, but is not crossing the x-axis. We'll come on to more examples of this a little bit later, but that's all I want to do for this video. I'm just going to fix this squared here up here. Okay, hope that was helpful. Thanks guys.